Hey you, yes you, the ones that are watching this video right now. Do you play Elsword? No, not the character. I'm talking about the game. If you play Elsword, chances are, you rarely ever get to see a certain character in action. Said character is the Ravenous Bloody Queen. Now why is that? Well honey, it's because Bloody Queen, she's a dying species. The species that is the Bloody Queens, they are on the verge of extinction. Don't question my statement, child. I am how you say, a level 2 professor scientist doctor with the PhD of internet retardation. My words contain only the truths and facts. As such, I'm more than qualified to give this species their death sentence. No wait. We are going to save the Bloody Queens. Yes, that's right. You heard it here first folks. We are going to save the Bloody Queens from the verge of extinction. But first, we cannot save what we have no understanding of. We must first research and study about the bee queens before we can actually begin the process to save them. If they die while we are too busy studying them, then so be it. Just look at the dinosaur. Bunch of idiots, I tell ya. Had they learned to be patient and not die whilst we are evolving and develop advanced technology to further studying about them, they could have survived the Ice Age and live among us as livestock by now. Don't be like the dinosaur. Be patient, kids. Now before we get to the species themselves, let's first understand why they are going extinct. And trust me, the reasoning behind it will blow your mind. The year is now 2019. Researchers of the KOG Institute released a whole new species into our ecosystem, a brand new and different life form from another dimension. They call this species the Labbies.
Oh no, a giant bee!
Now, the Labbies are what kids nowadays call the hip, the hop, the hippity hop, the new pop. She's new, she's fresh, she's powerful, she's mobile. She has her own dungeons and she doesn't require you to sell your soul to the devil just to get that godforsaken accursed transcendence passive. She's also a quote unquote lolly. So I mean, that's good, right? Lolly is good, right? However, just like all the good things in life, there's always a downside to it. And Labbie, she's no exception. Ever since Labbie's release, the rest of the cast has been on the decline. You see, what scientists and researchers failed to tell you is that the Labbies are indeed actually an invasive species. Meaning, having unleashed them upon the world, serious detrimental effects has been inflicted upon the wildlife. Just look at her sharp teeth. That ain't designer's choice to make her look cute. That's just an obvious giveaway that Labbie is indeed a psychopathic serial killer and we just brush it off like it's nothing. What the hell is wrong with you people? Just look at Diabolic Esper. He has sharp teeth and he ain't cute at all. He's a sociopath. He's a PvP killing machine. But the Labbies, oh, they kill more than just in PvP. They kill the very existence of every other members of the animal kingdom. Scientist has dubbed this phenomena the Labbie bandwagoning effect. Players everywhere around the globe has gathered to create and play a Labbie, the newest character installment of the game, and the feedbacks are all positive. This however translates negatively to the rest of the roster. As the number of the Labbies went up, so does the number of everybody else went down. And nobody is suffering as worse as the bee queens. The Labbie bandwagoning effect has taken the world by storm and leaving the bee queens by the edges of extinction. Truly, a terrifying phenomenon. However, fear not, for I'm now here. I'm Dr. Professional Sciencer, level 5 interweb retardation, PhD by the way. I'm now here to save the species. That's right people, I'm here to save the species from killing themselves. You heard me right folks, I'm going to save the species from killing themselves so hard they are literally on the verge of disappearing from a list of living animals. Now that we have established the reason as to why the bee queens are disappearing, it's now time to move on to our next segment. Here is the list of our animal kingdom. Can you spot where the bee queens may be? Oh wait, but first, I must warn you. This here is a picture of a bee, and this here is a picture of a bee queen. Not to be mistaken with a queen bee, okay? As you can clearly see in our example, there is virtually no differences whatsoever between a humble bee and a ravenous bloodthirsty bee queen. Try not to get confuses between the two, okay? Despite their similarity in appearance, shape and form, the two of them are still in fact two respective species of different kind. With that being said, please continue browsing the list in quest of finding of our bee queen species. Aha, well done young apprentice. I see you have not only found the whereabout of our species in question, but you have also found out two more local ones. Next to the bee queens are the F-lords, and next to the F-lords are the E-swords. The three may differ from one another, but they all share the same origin. They are all evolved from a primitive Neanderthal, Homo sapien ancestor. The Elysis, the Elysies, the Elysis-Cs. The key feature differentiating the three Elysis are as follow. The Empire Sword uses sword. The Flame Lord uses fire. And the Bloody Queen, you guessed it, she uses her unique and special feature, called the Blood Hitsu. It sucks. She sucks. She bloody sucks. Bloody Queen bloody suck. Just look at her. Look at this pathetic excuse of a species. She's like a black hole that sucks in everything. She suck your mana, suck your HP, suck your potions, and if you play her for long enough, she'll begin to suck your soul out. Why do you think this species is the only one that's dying? It's because they're the only ones that keep killing themselves. Like, who does that? Who burns their own health bar to death? Huh? Let me tell you, nobody is doing that yet. These ones, they're doing it. I swear, this species have a lower intelligence than the dinosaur. However, as I have already gave away my promises, I cannot back down now. My ego is far too big for me to actually admit that I'm incapable of saving these creatures. As such, I have successfully dug my own grave with no way out. And to save the bloody queens, we must use her special move. If we want to save them, we gotta use Blood Falls.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
So what is Blood Falls? Blood Falls is a skill. That's it. That's the whole description. Blood Falls is a skill and that's about it. Nothing else to see here. So how can a skill save an entire species, you ask? It doesn't. But what it can do though, is making your life more comfortable just before the inevitable. Look, don't question it. Stop questioning my authority. This is the gimmick, okay? This is the plot of this video. To save this species, we have to use Blood Falls. Check this out. Okay, I was low on health, and then I just used Blood Falls. How cool is that? Not only did my HP recovered, but look at my MP bar also. This skill was supposed to consume 300 MPs, yet how come my mana bar is still so full? And guess what? Blood Falls also reduces enemies' resistances by 300, and since I'm running Dark Element, and the training monkeys have no resistances, I have no idea what I'm trying to do with these informations. Oh, and here's my favorite part. For some weird reasons, Blood Falls can increases the damage output of bleed debuff, and there's no description telling us anything about this. Pretty cool, right? But get this, it doesn't stop just there. Once you are Bloody Queen, you have this passive which constantly deleting bleed debuffs. So your bleeds never got the chance to be boosted anyway. How cool is that? They said nothing about increasing your bleed damage, so they add this freaking passive to counter the effect, so that it doesn't matter anyway. Brilliant balancing master, as I tell ya. You learn new things about this game every day. You gotta give credits where credits are due, you know. You just gotta. Is this what you wanted? For your character to just die. You created a character. You've given her life. You've given her backstory. They said nothing about increasing bleed damage, so they counter it with a third job passive. Bunch of geniuses at work, I tell you. The passive deleted bleed debuffs, so you can't boost its damage anymore.
Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Guys, we did it. We've done it. We have completed our studies. We have learnt all that is needed to know about the beast, and now it is time for us to go and save them. And what better way to start things off than to instantly go into a dungeon, alone, without protection, and clueless as to what to do. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling good right now. I'm really feeling it, guys. We can do this. We can save the species, guys. We can save the bee queens. Aha, and look, here lies our first step to revive the species. Let's show these peasants what being alive is like. Behold, my ultimate move, my ultimate power.
For the cause! Monks!
Ha 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 ha. Oh god no, this is wrong. This is also wrong. It wasn't supposed to go like this. This was supposed to be the revival of the bee queens. This isn't right at all. All those study sections, all those seemingly stupid build-ups. Just like that. Years of research down the drain. Oh god, please Lord have mercy. Oh the horror. Oh the terror. Oh the humanity. Oh, stop it. Enough is enough, and I have had it. I knew that reviving an entire species from extinction would be difficult. You think I'm stupid or something? No, I came prepared. Behold, my secret special move, my final resort. Tactical negotiation.
Come on now, there's no need to be violent. I have a city to destroy and souls to consume. There's very much reason to be violent.
Oh.
Well guys, I guess that's it. Some species are just destined to die, and no matter how hard we try to intervene, Mother Nature will always prevail. But what's this? You see this, guys? You seeing this? She's alive. But how? I was assured that I have killed her. I was the one that gave her the finishing blow. I did it. I was the one that made the bee queens extinct all along. I guided them towards their demise. It was me, okay guys. I killed them. I intentionally enter a dungeon, wearing nothing but a piece of cloth, just so she can die faster. It was me that did it. But, how can this be? How can she still be alive after all those beatings? How? No. It cannot be. It's stone. And that, kids, is how I failed to destroy an entire species. I mean, like, what can I do? She's just too powerful. Her will to live outweighed my killing intent. I mean, I could just stop feeding her resurrection stones whenever I ran out of them on her butt, like. Our stone count reset to 10 after a while anyway, so really, what's the point?